Welcome to Splatalot!
The modern-day medieval game show that pits 12 brave young warriors against our dastardly defenders as they do battle over the much-treasured and highly coveted Splatalot crown.
Will the defenders fend off their foes and preserve the kingdom, or will the attackers overcome the odds and take over the castle?
Yes, who will tumble, who will tilt, who will teeter, and above all, who will go splat?
Hello, Splat fans! Welcome to Splatalot!
He's Mary, I'm Dom, and for the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to transport you to an incredible world, a world of excitement, where attackers battle with defenders.
Where courage battles with fear.
Success battles with failure.
Strength battles with weakness.
Brains battle with brawn.
Nerves battle with tension.
You get the idea.
Conviction battles with doubt.
I battle with this. Here's what's coming up on today's show.
We start with the moat challenge, where only the 6 fastest survive.
Then move on to the stockade, but only 4 will escape.
And awaiting them is the grand finale, and of course that all-important crown.
Please, sir, can I have some more detail?
Ridiculous, you don't have to beg. We start with the baffling barrels.
Then it's up the slippery slope, across the terrifying rolling mace, if you're lucky.
The impossible incline is next, which leads to the beastly battle axes. It's a splat waiting to happen.
Then it's across the rope bridge of disaster.
And finally, the perilous pole vault, which takes you over the finish line.
But remember, the paintball, splatzuka, and water cannon will be on guard at all times.
And who's operating them?
This lot, the dastardly defenders. But don't worry, only 3 of them will be taking part in the moat challenge. She looks cute, but she's really a brute. It's Ballista. The poet who knows it, Nitrous.
There's nothing to fear here, but fear, dear.
And finally, the spiky and prickly Thorn.
Are you ready for us?
Yes.
Because we're ready for you.
Great. So they're ready. We're ready.
Everyone's ready.
Ready? There's Nitrous at the water drop.
Ballista's on the splatzuka.
And Thorn's looking after the water cannon.
Here's Jacob.
Let's get it on!
And let's get him showered. Thank you, Nitrous.
You dare challenge Nitrous!
Well, to be fair, how else is he going to compete?
Jake, you look like a bumblebee.
Ah, a busy little bee going from flower to flower. Oh, falafel waps!
Well, those barrel flowers don't seem very welcoming, do they? No problem for you, mate. Now buzz off.
Here he is on the slope.
Come on, sugar, give me something to aim at.
Oh, Matlock! Oh, Matlock!
Well, Ballista did ask for something to aim at, and Jacob obliged.
Hardly surprising, he adjusts his goggles there, but he's composed himself, and off he goes, gently does it, gently, and he's over! Oh, bongathon!
Yes, this course gives with one hand and takes with the other.
How will he deal with the axes?
Easily, that's how. Hey, Jacob's back on track.
Darrin, you made him mad!
Oh, Mama Chug!
And now Thorn's made him fall in.
Well, the bridge takes the sting out of the busy bee, who's having an up and down round.
So, just the perilous pole vault to deal with.
The round he's having, he'll probably clear this one in one go. Ooh, noodly.
Can bumblebees swim?
Well, despite Ballista's beastly behaviour, Jacob finishes in 7:18.
Here's our next attacker, Cassidy.
I'm ready to rumble!
I like the sound of that, Cassidy.
Off you rumble. Oh, lollipop.
Oh, Cassidy, please don't do that again.
Oh, double lollipop. Well, she did do it again, and the barrels aren't having any of it. They're not ready to rumble with Cassidy.
Here she is at the slope. Oh, stumble flap. Still at the slope.
Hello, Cassidy.
Hi there!
How you doing?
Don't answer. It's a trap.
Nitrous, you're like the brother I've never had.
Back to Cassidy now. She's almost across the maze. No, change that. She's definitely in the splat water.
Well, she managed to avoid the paintballs, but couldn't avoid a good old splat in the water.
Cassidy now at the perilous pole vault, but she's looking a bit tired, bless her.
So, she grabs the pole, and down she goes. Fuggy.
Yes, Cassidy runs out of juice and gets that sinking feeling.
Which perks Nasty Thorn off.
But she's recharged her battery somehow and celebrates her time of 7:14.
Up next is Spencer.
I'm the main event of the gun show!
Ooh, the main event, eh, Spencer? This should be good. Oh, cranky foo-foo!
And the main event is put on hold after the first barrel.
So do we just go home now the main event's off?
No, I suggest we move on to our next attacker, Greg.
I like to hurt people!
This is awkward.
Yes, Greg's very scared, isn't he?
I mean, you jumping into my arms. Ooh. Back to Scary Greg. Will he be the first to clear the barrels? No, he won't.
Maybe he got a taste of his own medicine. Scary barrel!
Will he be mates with the mace?
Well, he makes his move. And gets splatted, but he stays on and crosses the mace!
Down the incline now. Oh, but he's down! He gets an extra twitchy nip-nop and he's in the Smuffy.
Let's review that. So he's on the incline, he's thinking, I'm okay, I'm Scary Greg. Then it hits him and Smuffy.
Hey, it's back to the main event, Spencer!
Here he is at the pole vault. Blowfish!
But he crosses the line with a very healthy time of 3:42, marginally behind Greg's even healthier 3:34.
Here's attacker number 5, Meagan.
Chickens are cool! Hi, Meagan!
Oh, quite a greeting from Ballista there.
Now will she chicken out on the mace?
No more foul gags, please.
Jabba jabba cheep cheep, she's over the mace!
Chingford! 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 Chingford!
At the bridge now, which means it's time for Thorn!
It's time for you to cool off.
Thorn, don't let her get away!
Oh, silly!
What was all that worry about?
3-3-1 from Meagan. These times just keep getting faster.
I'm gonna win this country style!
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Paige now getting splatted country style. So how will she do on the mace? It's a good start there.
Yeehaw!
Paige started well, but once again, Ballista just managed to put her off with a paintball.
Yeehaw!
Is that all you're going to say for this round?
Yeehaw!
Paige making great progress across the bridge despite Thorn. She's now just got the pole vault to go and...
Yeehaw!
Thorn is furious and Paige makes it over in 4:34. That is one humdinger of a country style round, partner.
Yeehaw!
Well, that's a great way to end the first half. Shut up! Here's the leaderboard. Meagan leads with 3 minutes 31, but Jacob has the time to beat of 7 minutes 18.
But no one's safe yet, as there are 6 more attackers still to come.
And they will be doing their best to thwack, splat, trip and tap their way into the next round.
Yeehaw! So, here's what's coming up. The remaining attackers are about to attempt the Moot Challenge. The 6 fastest will then move on to the Stockade, which requires speed and ever so much more.
Hot splat.
Why not?
Only 4 attackers will survive the stockade, but they will have the opportunity. No! The honour to compete for the hallowed crown of Splatalot in our grand finale.
No, you're fine, thanks. So, our 6 fastest attackers just have to sit it out to see if their times are going to be good enough. Here's a reminder of what they got up to in the first half.
What was all that worry about?
And these are the times the next 6 have to beat if they want to go through.
But that's not all they have to beat.
Yes, the defenders are ready, but is Samantha?
I'm here to bring you down!
I think, Samantha, you might find it's the exact opposite.
Waddle, yes, this course is here to bring you down, Sammy.
Well, she's up the slope.
It's a lovely day for it.
Dover! What, a lovely day for that?
No, well, not that particularly.
Come on, Samantha, show us what you got.
That's it, Sam. You show them what you... What has she got?
Well, she's got to move for a start. Here's Paige.
I'm simply the best!
3 thoughts, and that's simply the best splat we've had in a while.
Hang on, if this Paige is simply the best, what does that make our previous Paige?
She was country style.
Yeehaw!
Don't be twonky. Hey, look at that mace turn, right? So now it's a Paige turner.
What? And I'm the twonky one.
Paige turns to the incline.
Unbelievable.
She's up. And let's see if she can do it. Oh no, she slips. And stinking Bieber.
Well, once she lands, she tries to hang on. But it's a steep slope that leads to a Dicky McSplush.
Paige begins a new chapter as she confronts the beastly battle axes.
Hang on, what's this?
Yes, it would appear that the slide down the incline claimed part of Paige's wetsuit.
Well, she's put it behind her now.
Cheeky.
And has made it over the axes.
Will Thorn slow her down?
The short answer is yes.
What's the long answer?
Well, the long answer is she's also out of time, so won't be going through.
I'm gonna take you down.
Let's take Darrin down to the slippery slope.
Hi there!
Hi, Darrin.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Accrington, that isn't. Just listen to that sound. It's like a drum solo, but he's the drums.
He simple crashes over the mace, though.
Like that. Now Ballista needs to reload quicker than that to catch dashing Darrin.
Thorn, he's on his way to you!
Ooh, Splatzuka Slapper.
Looks like you two are leaving me to do all the work here.
Oh, Thorn's getting prickly now.
Oh, Stilton Sniffer! And Darrin is down. Maybe it's not his Darrin day.
He's back up, he's back down.
How do you like that?
For some reason, Darrin decides not to dignify Thorn with an answer.
Just the pole vault to go now, and... oh, no.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Will Darrin rise to the challenge?
Floppy drop.
No, just the opposite.
Now here's a gentle reminder of Darrin's battle cry.
I'm gonna take you down.
No, Darrin, I think you'll find Thorn has taken you down.
Ah!
Thorn is the greatest.
We are the greatest.
Thorn.
Now, play nicely.
And that's exactly what Darrin's done. He's finished in 2:34. Beat that.
Oh dear, I'm still here.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
And
4,
she's.
No! No?
She's still there. Let's see what Wyatt can do.
My name is Wyatt and I walk on water.
Okay, Wyatt, walk on this.
Yeah. What's this? Water's really confused him.
Now what's he up to?
Come on, what's the worst that can happen? Barrel banger!
Hi. Oh, you want to take it? You want it?
Jonah Groats!
Oh, Wyatt, when you said you could take it, what was it and where were you taking it exactly?
Well, he's probably tired of you.
Wyatt, try easy, Wyatt. Can't hold on any longer.
Oh, he's also run out of time, so he won't be going through.
Sorry, Wyatt. Here's our next attacker, Daniel.
I'm gonna eat your kid.
These battle cries are getting ridiculous.
Ooh, suddenly I'm no longer scared.
Nice try, Dan, but the clock stops for no one.
Come on, smile for me, Daniel.
Ooh, Flittick.
I doubt he'll be smiling after that.
Perfect 10, Ballista.
I'm just too good at what I do.
Yes, Ballista, but Dan is over the mace.
Oh, look, he's got a new friend and little paintballs come along for the ride.
Here he is at the incline. Oh, he slips, slides and hooper joops. We've seen a lot of that today.
Time out.
No! Anyway, you don't need one. With that time of 3:17, you're through, Dan.
Guess what? Back to Mace Watch.
Samantha has been watching the mace turn for almost 10 minutes.
She won't be through to Stockade Watch because she's out of time.
I'm gonna beat you all.
Well, to be fair, Tracy, it is the only way to get the crown. Pork yogurt!
I'm gonna beat you all. Beat you all. Beat you all.
Oh, yes, Tracy there, being forced to eat her own words.
But she's making her way up the slope and is now onto the rolling mace.
That's it, one step at a time. Top trumper.
And Ballista splats Tracy off the big fat rolling macey.
But the biggest obstacle on this course isn't the mace, it's time. Something Tracy has just run out of.
I'm gonna beat you all.
So, that's it! The moat challenge is complete. They've all done their best, but for some, that just won't be good enough.
Yes, we started with 12, but now it's time to reveal the 6 who are still in the competition.
They are Darrin, Daniel, Meagan, Greg, Spencer, and Paige.
Simply the best?
No.
Country Star!
Yeah!
So there'll be plenty of country-style splat-sling and shenanigans in the stockade.
Yeah, splatteroo! So 12 becomes 6. What a 6 they are!
Yes, Scary Greg made it through. Oh, get down, you big baby.
Sorry, but Scary Dan also qualified. Oh, and you're scared too.
Oh, well, they may be scary, but I doubt that will stop the other attackers from putting up a fight in the stockade. It's actually a very strong lineup. In the last round, only 2 minutes separated Dashing Darrin from Country Star Paige.
Yeah!
So here's a reminder of the attackers who've made it through to round 2, including Scary Greg.
And Scary Dan!
They are Dashing Darrin.
Then Scary Dan.
What?
Nothing.
Meagan, our chicken fancier. Then Scary Greg.
What?
Nothing.
Spencer, the main event.
And Country Star Paige.
No, I'm all you hold out.
Now, everybody starts from scratch in the next round, so it's still anybody's game.
But after a spin in the stockade, 2 more attackers will be going home.
They all begin attached to the Wheel of Certain Doom.
After a spin, they start collecting rungs which slot into the ladders they all need to escape.
But they also need to grab one of only 4 flags.
Which means 2 of them won't make it. On top of all of that, they've also got 3 new defenders to deal with.
Welcome to Handsomeville. Population, Gildar.
Scab! Gah!
Half human, half croc. I'm all danger.
Ah, don't they look lovely together?
So the attackers are already strapped in and ready to go. Daniel's in the light blue, Spencer's in the navy. Paige is in the dark blue, Meagan's in the pink, Darrin's in the green, and Greg is in orange.
Gildar's in gold, Crook's in green, and Scab's in a mood.
You should all consider yourselves lucky. It's not every day you get to battle a defender that is this good looking.
Oh, please, can we just get on with it? Hey, they're off!
So's Gildar.
Daniel making a good start with his first rung, and things start to get a bit foamy.
Oh, waffled on. Well, Meagan had a rung until Spencer ran into her.
Uh-oh, someone's woken Scab up.
I think that's a first. Scab actually splats himself by running into the stockade. The attacker's now struggling with the annihilating arm.
Jammy!
I got you.
That's a splat on the back there for Greg.
Paige discovering now that not all the rungs fit.
You know, this round is full of little irritations like that. Scaramouche!
Do you think Spencer would call that a little irritation?
With splats like that, maybe he really is the main event after all.
You know, Croc, it's very difficult to look this good in the rain.
Well, Gildar obviously thinks he's the main event.
Back to the actual main event, and Darrin's in trouble.
But Daniel and Greg have 3 rungs each.
Scab is like a storm! Crazy! Ooh, well, it's hard to argue with that, and to be honest, I wouldn't want to.
Wiggy! For the last time, Dan, we don't do timeouts.
Spencer making some progress now.
Actually, I don't know if the defenders or the other attackers have noticed, but he's actually about to complete his ladder.
Scab's noticed.
Yeah, Scab slimes him like a crazy storm, but I don't think Spencer will mind.
Now, Croc spotted something.
Oh, big wham bomb tunnel flop. Priceless!
I love this show.
Oh, so does Croc Ness.
Well, after that last quadruple splat, Meagan has learnt to duck.
Here's Spencer at high speed. He's after the first flag. Well, it's a struggle, but eventually he gets one, and he's off to his ladder.
So, our main event man looks like he's going to be the first one through to the grand finale.
Yes, he's at the top, and waves his flag, kind of.
And that sends Gildar into a foamy lather.
So 3 places in the final remain. Who is going to make the next move?
Croc, on the count of 5.
Croc and Scab doubling up to give Meagan a double dose of slime, but she's finished her ladder and will be after a flag.
That's if the double sliming hasn't given her double vision.
Darrin's also finished his ladder, so this round is really hotting up.
Meagan's lost her bearings. It's the big wheel in the middle, Meagan.
Oh, and Darrin's overtaken her. He's at the top and going for a flag. Yes, he's got it. Down the wheel he goes and straight into the stinking bog. Nothing can stop him now.
Come on, Meagan. This is not the time for goggle polishing.
Darrin is now climbing his ladder. He is moments away from the final.
No. Nothing Gildar can do now.
And yes, Darrin delivers.
But what is Meagan up to? She needs to grab a flag.
Greg and Daniel are catching up.
Meagan just looks on and watches Greg get another rung.
Looks like Croc has spotted him, and so has Gildar.
But has anybody spotted Scary Dan? He's got the 3rd flag.
He's heading down the wheel and heading up his ladder with next to no resistance. Maybe he scared the defenders off.
Well, he's made it through, so there's only 1 flag left.
Now Croc Ness seems to be helping Meagan clean her goggles. It's a pretty thorough clean, to say the least.
But it's worked, and Meagan is back in the game.
And after all that goggle nonsense, she finally has the last flag. She can... Bedford!
What did you just say, young man?
Bedford! 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 Bedford!
Thanks, just checking. But despite all those Bedfords, she's through and the round is complete.
So we say farewell to Scary Greg and so long to Country Style Paige.
Yeehaw!
Which leaves us with our finalists.
Yeehaw!
You're so fickle. Here are the finalists.
Darrin, Spencer, Daniel and Meagan.
They've all earned the right to battle it out in the final.
Where one of them will get the chance to rule the kingdom.
Talking of rules...
Time out.
I'm not telling him again. So then, old boy, do you have any splat stats to help us predict a winner?
Well, you know we sometimes get a red-hot favourite who wins everything, so it's really easy to make an informed guess.
Yes.
Well, we haven't this time.
Ah.
All I can say is... Darrin has been pretty consistent. He won the moat challenge and came 2nd in the stockade. Spencer, on the other hand, only just made it through to the stockade, but then he went on to win it. So I think it's anybody's final.
Great! So let's remind ourselves who those anybodies are. Darrin, Spencer, Daniel, Meagan. Now, obviously, they'll be competing against each other.
Bet they'll also have the course to deal with.
It's a majestic, mazy moat of mayhem.
We start with the pole drop into the foam.
Then it's up the teeter-totters.
Over the barrier and bouncy boys.
And up the watery water wall where the crown awaits. Here's what else awaits. The defenders, all 6 of them. Watch out, attackers. They look determined to get in your way.
Yes, but the attackers will be pretty determined too. Darrin's far left in green, Meagan's pink, Daniel's light blue, and Spencer's navy.
Let's hear from the defenders.
We're crazy! We're back! Guess what? It's Splat!
We're crazy! We're back! Guess what? It's Splat!
We're crazy!
Well, it's different.
Guess what? It's Splat!
The klaxon interrupts the defenders and we're off.
And into the squirty Bertie.
Scab and Ballista already slopping out the slime.
Meagan is the first up the teeter.
But Spencer is the first to totter.
Always good to get your first totter out of the way.
Yes, because it certainly won't be the last.
Time out.
Oh, and this time Dan actually means it. He retires from the final, leaving the other 3 to battle it out.
He's okay, just tired out.
So's Darrin by the look of it.
Waiting for you.
The attackers are being seriously slimed, and down goes Spencer again.
Now Meagan slips, and she's in the naughty noo-noo.
Darrin is still pinned down. It actually might be drier in the moat.
Yes, poor Darrin is being slimed from every angle, but he's still standing.
Compare that with Spencer's approach. Bizzotic.
And anything he can do, she can do Splatia.
Scab decides that slime sticks aren't enough for Darrin, and he hoses him down.
Scab rules! Scab rules!
Gildar also stepping up now with a Splatzuka. Honky twonk! Spencer straight off the teeter.
His splat count is off the scale. He really is in danger of becoming today's main event.
Meanwhile, guess who else is still centre of attention? Ballista just won't leave Darrin alone.
Oh, and Spencer's off again.
Watch him
And
go,
now
watch
so
him
is
go.
Darrin, the main event versus the centre of attention.
Whoa, not to be outdone, Meagan does a wobbly balancing act before the water cannon sends her into the moat, Spruceville.
So what does that make her? The centre of the main event?
Well, she is at the moment because she's the first to the barrier.
It's time for some steam, if you know what I mean.
No, I haven't got the foggiest, Dawn.
Yes!
Spencer's down.
But Meagan makes it over the barrier and onto a buoy, which triggers the water wall.
Meagan now has quite a healthy lead.
Darrin's still balancing.
And Croc senses danger. She tries to slow him down, but he's made it to the barrier.
Move out the way, Scabby. This one's mine.
Well, while the defenders fight over him, Darrin makes it to the buoys.
Thorn's really clouding the issue, and Meagan's still ahead, I think.
If only we could see something.
Is Thorn allowed to do this?
Well, here, take a look at the rulebook.
Where? Great, can't see that either.
Wait, I think I can see something.
It looks like Meagan. She's in the water.
Darrin is hanging onto a buoy. He's still being slimed, but this fog seems to have confused the defenders more than the attackers.
And now we can clearly see that Meagan has made it to the wall.
Darrin's still in pursuit, but Meagan's halfway there.
Darrin refusing to give up, though.
Meagan's still climbing. She's nearly at the top.
And now Darrin's on the wall.
But it's too late. Meagan has made it, and she reaches for the crown. She's done it. Meagan is the new queen of Splatalot.
Bad luck, Spencer, but there's a new main event in town, and she's called Queen Meagan.
What an incredible final. But we almost missed it, thanks to Thorn.
Well, don't miss this. It's our Splat of the Day.
One small step for Tracy, one giant splat for Splatkind.
Back to our new queen.
Here's Meagan's journey to the crown.
Hi, Meagan.
Well, it was a friendly enough greeting to start with, but Meagan was under constant fire in the moat challenge.
She also had plenty of splats, slime, and above all, goggle goo to contend with in the stockade.
But like a true champion, she rose above it all and led from start to finish when it really mattered in the grand final.
And that, as they say, is Splat.
Take it away, Queen Meg.
And we're Dick and Dom.
So until next time,
Splat.